Root beer.
Ready up live.
Ready up live. Ready up live.
Hello and welcome to Doing It Wrong with Minolta 1034. This week, I'm going to show you how to make a terrible YouTube video. Step 1 is presentation. You want to make sure that both yourself physically and the area that you are in the video look awful. So let's do that right now. Now, isn't this better? Isn't this terrible? You want to make sure that you have every possible thing you own available in the video. I've got keyboards, I've got video games, I have chip bags. Now, over here, you're going to notice that I have a dishwasher full of dirty dishes, which is being licked by a dog occasionally. Up on top here, I have an old chicken. You got to make sure every single inch of this frame is covered in garbage. So notice the area over here that doesn't have anything in it. Let's fix that right now. I've added a vacuum cleaner and a baby gate over to that side of the video. So it's going to make your viewers think, okay, he has a vacuum, but he's living in filth. So that doesn't make any sense at all. It's going to confuse them, and that's what you want when you're making your video. Another important thing with your video is you're going to want to set, you're going to want to have the camera like at the worst angle possible. Yeah, pretty much like that. And the other thing is that you want to have the mic as turned up as high as possible, so everything just kind of sounds terrible and clippy. Feel free to change locations in your video at random, just at any time. The most important thing is that wherever you change your location to, make sure that there's a lot of background noise. Like, so you're barely understandable. Another thing that you want to note is you can either sit as close to the video camera as humanly possible, or so far away that people can barely see you. You don't want to be anywhere in the middle. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is just make yourself look bad. Alright, so what you're going to notice here is that I'm wearing a shirt that obviously does not fit me and shows just way too much skin. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do at random times, you're going to want to just eat something. Something that makes a lot of noise, like this bag of chips. See, it's going to be really irritating to your viewers that you're just going to, like, eat something, and it's going to affect the way you talk. You don't want to be able to understand a word that you're saying. So, like, oh, and just take long breaks where nothing happens. Just stop talking for a second. Why are you in a hurry? So you're going to want to talk in a really low, monotone voice all the time. You're going to want to use a lot of filler words like and So now that you know how to present yourself, how to set up your surroundings for your video, how to talk, how to act, so that you can be as boring, bland, and uninteresting while also being grating and annoying, you're going to see a lot of cuts throughout this video here. Don't do that with your video. You're going to want to do one long, unbroken take and just upload it straight onto YouTube. You know, people talk about HD video. You can do it with just standard definition or lower than standard. You know what? Just use the camera that was built into the laptop that your dad gave you in 2002. Audio is another thing. You don't want to use some fancy microphone that you buy from a store. You want to use the microphone that's built into that same laptop your dad gave you in 2002. Well, that's about it. If you use my techniques, I'm sure you'll be making terrible YouTube videos in no time. Tune in next week when I'll show you how to add that same Breaking Benjamin song to every Halo YouTube montage ever. I'm Minolta 1034. See you next time. With kind of a Arizona feel to it, lots of dirt paths and yellows. It looks like it's going to be an interesting canyon-like map. I'm really excited for these maps. I can't wait to play on them. They look like a lot of fun.